I've got the tail end.
It's okay.
Welcome back to Boggle Gox. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're looking. So quite apart from just the fun of having you here, I've got a serious announcement. But well, I've got serious stuff to talk about. As it's serious, I suspect we're not going to stop giggling, are we? Really?
No, I think. Oh, hello. Oh. I don't know. That's like strangely serpent-like. No, I think you can always make the best out of a bad situation.
Well,
I think
sometimes I hope.
Hopefully,
the important thing is, you know, we don't have the stiff upper lip for nothing. No innuendo.
oh no.
Stiff upper lip, British sang-froid, and we approach things with a smile if we possibly can.
Exactly.
You know, but
always look on the bright side of life, and I think that someone will be like, "Oh, you know, I'm only being realistic," and I can sometimes be like, "No, you're being pessimistic." And as I'm someone who believes that you sort of what you talk into reality is what comes forth. You know, like manifestation, but more. I don't know. I feel like you write the next chapter. So I think people who are negative are just going to bring negative situations their way.
You need to have the next chapter ready, don't you?
Exactly.
Hello. Anyway, yeah. So I have to tell you what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 weeks ago, I think, I hemorrhaged rather badly. I was in my office and suddenly got up and I was covered in blood. And I don't know whether that's too much detail, but anyway, I was incredibly cool, and my partner and I put my trousers into the washing machine and we went off to A&E, as you do.
As you do.
And actually, there is a funny story, because when I was in A&E and stuck on a ward bed, this person came up to me, and I had my trousers down my. There's a lot of trousers in this story. I had my trousers down at my ankle, and the doctor was poking around at the back, and the nurse, missus, and the nurse came up to me and says, "Are you Professor Tim from the Circle?" I had a mask on. I mean, I don't know what she was identifying.
Oh no!
But no, she was brilliant. She was brilliant because she then started saying, "And is it true you never really met anybody?" "Yes, it's absolutely true. That's just my finger."
Oh no, Tim.
Anyway, unfortunately, I then went on from there to have a colonoscopy, which is a bit uncomfortable, but it's not as bad as... Anyway, it revealed I have quite serious bowel cancer. So I'm off for quite a serious operation on Friday, this coming Friday. So a week today, or a week tomorrow, something like that. And so I will be out of commission for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope... I have plans for the future, so...
We have plans for the future, Tim.
We do have plans.
I think it's one of those things where, even my granddad, who is he had I think bowel cancer or prostate cancer 2 years ago, and it was one of those ones where we were like, because he's very, very old, and they said the chances of if he went under and stuff, he might just not wake up again. And they took a sample of it.
Yeah.
And when they just went back, they'd taken the entire thing out in just the sample. And so, yeah, they said that there were so many risks attached to it. And yeah, it was like a miracle thing. So I think it's one of those things where you've got to keep planning for the future, keep making these things. And Tim, honestly, you are a gift to the world. And I think anyone who's watched Circle or just knows you in general knows that. And I know it's been a hard time. There's only one cat on the sofa now. And obviously, it's a really hard time.
His sister died a month ago.
Yeah, you've really been in rotten luck.
Well, I've met a lot of lovely people in the last 2 weeks. And everybody comes with a backstory, and if you bother
a backstory. I think you've got a lot of backstories now. Sorry.
No, if you bother to ask people, what they've been doing, and where they've just been. You know, you find out so much, and it's more interesting than sort of sitting fretting. But I fret a little bit.
You seem to keep it quite cool, Tim.
I'm cool.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool as a cat. Cool as a cucumber.
I'm cool for the most part, as long as people can give me information. I like information. I hate people putting on the silly voice and not giving me the information. I just want information. And then I want information about them. I want to know about them.
Yeah, you were saying earlier, where do you live?
Yeah, exactly.
What pets do you have?
Yes.
You sounded like some sort of Godfather threat when you said it before, though, you know. I want to know where they live. I want to know what pets they have, you know. I want to know how nice their pets would look as a rug, you know.
No. We just like, you know, you get information about somebody and suddenly they become real and human. And
not just another
person
face
who's
in the crowd.
processing this bureaucracy, because all bureaucracy fails. That's the whole point of bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is the worst thing about our 21st century life. We become enslaved to this stuff. And in fact, in the last 2 weeks, every single bit of bureaucracy that I am involved in has failed, I would say. Every single bit. And, you know, so that's a real struggle. And it should all work in our service, and it doesn't.
It is definitely, I think, just on the whole, it's been like that across the board, obviously, with the
COVID,
handling of the pandemic. And
this is the point. You know, here I am. I've not got a very nice diagnosis, and it's not a very pleasant thing to look forward to. But when you think about it, this is what's happening to so many people at the moment, and they're facing this horror. And they may be feeling very frightened, and they may think they've not got friends. I have friends. I'm incredibly lucky. Well, I have you.
And I have you.
Thank you. And we'll do things together. Oi.
As long as it's nothing to do with colonoscopies or bottoms.
No, not at all. Not at all. No. I think we ought to present something. We ought to do something.
No, and I agree. I think we're already in the sort of Gogglebox chair here.
I'm not doing Gogglebox. I'm not doing Gogglebox.
No, look, it looks this could be a strange thing, you know. Woody and his dad on the sofa. No, I'm joking. And their cat.
And the cat.
And
Denny.
Their dog.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's much heavier than I thought he was.
Yeah, you come under the illusion that he's a paper mache.
Thing, but in fact
you could do some damage.
Some real damage with Denny.
You know, Woody in the living room with Denny.
Well, it's serious. It's serious pottery of some sort. I don't know what. No, he won't like this. He doesn't like any other animals anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Likes all the attention.
He does like all the attention. His sister was much brighter.
Oh.
Yeah. No. You.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Bright as well.
Oh look! Oh, that's a moment. Look at that.
It's a moment. He's quite inquisitive, isn't he? Really.
It's just Denny. Now it's a bit of a stare off.
Oh, let's not have a stare off.
Oh.
Come on, let's have a tummy rub to make you feel good. There we are. We have a respective tummy rub. So, are there any other details I need to give you?
About all of this.
About all of this.
Hello.
I know.
I don't know. Just anything I can do to help, you know, and in general.
I don't know. I think. You know, at this time, really, the important thing for me is to trust the people who are looking after me. And oh God, I had the most wonderful man doing the endoscopy, and the nurses. Do you know? I know all their names.
I can't even remember my flatmates' names.
No. Blanca, Lisa, Angie, Suki, and Dr. Simon.
Dr. Simon.
Yeah. They were lovely. They were so reassuring. and you know, it's really not a nice thing. Yeah. But anybody who's got to have it, you know, you'll be looked after, and you've just got to put yourself in their hands and
trust the system.
Well, you don't have to trust the system.
Oh.
Trust the people.
The people, all right.
Trust the people.
And,
I wouldn't trust the system as far as I can see it. It's run by people like Priti Patel and Matt Hancock. Ooh,
I thought you said Mad Hancock then.
Yeah, well,
Mad old Hancock.
He is. Ooh, Mrs. No,
Yeah, I think
it's not run by him anymore. I think.
No.
But, he had his moment with in the cupboard.
In the electric chair.
Yeah.
I think
gosh.
it is one of those things where it's only in times like this we sort of realise, you know, it puts a lot of perspective in life in general. It's like you always think about stuff, and when you hear something like this, it really puts perspective in everything. And then there's always, you know, the positive and negative ways of looking at everything. But I don't know, it's just one of those things where we've got so much to do, Tim. And so my diagnosis, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not going anywhere near your bum, but my diagnosis is that we've just got to keep in good contact, lots of love. You've got to keep hanging out with your lovely cat and take it a bit more easy, you know, just relax.
Well, it's been a stressful
drink some
few
cool
years.
shakes. Yeah, it has been, and it was a crazy thing. And a lot of what you've been saying about social media and the pressures of coming off a reality TV show is quite pressing. And we should definitely talk about that another time, because I'm really more interested in the sort of opinions you have on reality TV and where it can lead to.
You don't want to go there, Woody. You
Do I?
really don't. I've been so careful not to go there.
All right. Well, we'll dance around that one, but
we now have a culture minister who was on a reality TV show herself.
and then
was on
we
a
used to
thing
have a
called-
president who was on a reality TV
Right,
show.
he
It's just
made an
ridiculous.
entire country into a reality TV show. It's, no. But Nadine Dorries was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You'd never do that, would you?
No.
Please promise.
I promise. I
Never
just
do it.
no.
No, I think it's vulgar. But don't tell Nadine Dorries that.
Yeah.
We need to stop because we're going to become so unbelievably indiscreet in a minute. And the other thing is, I thought long and hard about whether or not I should say something on YouTube or social media. And I thought in the end, if I don't, people are going to wonder where I am. And there's already speculation. I'm already getting strange phone calls and stuff. And I think, well, you know, I have an opportunity that I can say, look, so many people in this position, it's okay. It is, isn't it?
I think it's okay. I think it's just it's a difficult one. It's there's no training for it. It's not something that you experienced before, and yeah, it's just a lot of uncertainty in an age of uncertainty. But I think you're dealing it with the best way, and again, everything with a smile on your face. And I'm just you're in my thoughts and hearts, Tim. You got my sending good karma my way. Like that little bit on the show when you tried to tell me something psychically, and then my arms went up on edge.
We still do.
Yeah, we still. And exactly, it's the universe smiles upon you, Tim, and I'm sending all my love your way.
Thank you.
And yeah, I think you're a fighter, Tim, and you're not going to go down without a fight. And so here's to many more fun expeditions, excursions, adventures, animations, and yeah, I think there's a lot more to see. You know what I mean? I think me and you should get into some presenting. I think we've got a presents. I didn't bring any presents this time, but I'll bring you presents next time.
You brought Denny.
My presents is presents.
Yeah, your presents. Is presents.
But
the presence of Woody.
on the presenting side, I think you and me would be great at the Royal Variety Show. I think me and you could steal it.
we could say, and Woody, this is who is it? It's Eminem. Who, have I got that right?
The M&Ms. Is it Smarties?
Isn't it a form of Smartie?
Skittles? It's M&M and M and M&M.
Yeah. So
M&M and M.
yeah. The trick really is to find something for us to do that I have no idea what's going on.
Isn't that just most of... No, that's
most of life, isn't
yeah,
it?
Isn't it? No, I'm joking. It's one of those things where I think we could be a great double act if we just went on and didn't prepare anything and then just have to squint off a teleprompter. You know. And next up...
I don't think there's any teleprompter in the London Palladium. I think all you've got is the Queen. I'm your teleprompter.
I'm scared that she'd look at me with one of these piercing... And I'd die.
She'd expect you to be perfect, and the only way to be perfect is to practice. So we can't riff.
No, damn it.